Good morning, children. Today we are going to learn Abhyas 4 Krudan Padani. Krudan Padani, here there is a two parts we are going to learn. First one is Sambandhak Bhut Krudan and second Hetward Krudan. So here there is a two parts which we are going to learn. First is a Sambandhak Bhut Krudan, means it is called Jerun. Now let us read some sentence which is given as an example over here. Read the sentences given below. It has been given in a two ways which we can understand it very well. Vinita bhojanam krutva vidyalayam gachati. It means Vinita is before going to the school, she is having her lunch. It means Vinita bhojanam karoti. Vinita doing her lunch and then tatah vidyalayam gachati. Tatah means after that, then she is going to the school. Means she is taking her lunch and then she is going to the school. So here there is a two things which is done by Vinita. Now let us read second sentence. Chhatraha saraswati smrutva puranam pathanti. It means Chhatra means students are remembering goddess Saraswati and then Puranam Pathanti, and then she is reading a Puranam. It means Chhatraha Saraswati Smaranti tat paschat then Puranam Pathanti. Means first of all the students are remembering goddess Saraswati, tat paschat after that they are learning Puranam means mythology. Bhaktaha mandiram gatva Ishwaram bhajati. It means the devotees are going to the temple and Ishwaram bhajati. Means they are remembering and they are speaking a bhajan of a Ishwar. Means bhajati means they are remembering God. Bhaktaha mandiram gachati anantaram Ishwaram bhajati. It means the devotees are going to temple. Anantaram means after that Ishwaram bhajati. So students, here you can see some of the joining words which is tatah, tat paschat, anantaram. As such we can see these all are the meaning of after, then, afterwards. So after that first this activity, then they have started another activity. Means here both the activities has first given in a different sentences and then it has been done by the joining sentences. So here two kinds of sentences have been given together here. So how to write after make it separate and how to write when we are making it as a one sentence. That example we have learned over here. So now in all the sentences the underlined words are verbs. You will see that in each sentence there are two verbs. Moreover, the meaning of the first sentence is being conveyed also in the second sentence. So if the speaker so wishes, he can use the second sentence to convey exactly the same meaning as the first sentence has. So here both the way you can speak your sentences, it can be correct in a both way. So here after adding some Krudant words, we can do some small abbreviation of the word. So here that is why we are learning these examples, that the meaning of the first sentence is also conveyed by in the second sentence. So here there is some points which we have to remember while we are making the sentence as a Jerun, otherwise in a infinitive sentence means Hetward Krudant. So the first verb is auxiliary verb and the second verb is the main verb. The doer of both verbs is the same, right? The doer is the same, but both the activities are different. So that is why the doer means karta जिसको बोलते हैं, which is same. And the auxiliary indicates a time before the main verb. Then that auxiliary will be in a past tense. So first of all, which is auxiliary? Auxiliary means it is a helping verb, right? Helping verb is a is, am and are, right? So a time before the main verb, then that auxiliary will be in a past tense. So first of all, whichever activity they have completed first, it can be considered as a past tense, and whatever activity is there which is going on, that is considering as a present tense. So for such specific sentences, purva kriya for the earlier verb in a Sanskrit, one or hand tidant like karoti can be used. So here on the other hand, twa can be joined to the root. For forms which are made using the affix means ti, we use the term twa. For that, look below. Kru, twa krutva, bhu, twa bhutva, pa, twa pitva, khada, twa khaditva, gam, twa gatva, and da, twa datva. So when you look at the forms given above, you will see that for many roots twa is directly affixed. For example, kru, twa, krutva, for some roots e is added before the affix means twa. Khadaktva means khaditva, right? So sometimes there is a slight change in the form of the root da, twa. So it is a datva. So according to the situation, we can change the words. So in addition to this, for such forms, you have to remember an important point. It is that whenever a root has an affix, upsarg and pratyay, that we have to remember. Upsarg means affix, means which is instead of twa, ya is added. So for example, anubhuktva means anubhuya, vikruktva ya vikrutya, right? Agamaktva agatya. So looking at the above examples, it is seen that first in the roots which have been affixed and twa ya is added to the original form of the root is retained. Second number, however in those roots where the last sound is a vowel. So according to the vowel and consonants, we have to change the root of the word. So vowel, and that is a short one there between the root means dhatu twa, and the letter ta is added, right? So agamaktva means ya gamatayah, it is a agadya. In the previous lessons, find out where such words have been used and which rules apply there, and then learn more forms of the kind. So now here there is a second word, hetvarth krudant, means it is a infinitive. For hetu, for any reason, for any because, reason, for that you can use it. Read the following sentences carefully. Chhatraha pathanaya vidyalayam gachanti. So here this kind of sentence shows some reason because of that, for Chhatraha pathanaya vidyalayam gachanti, right? Students are going to the school. For which purpose? You can say purpose, for reason. So that is ara hetvarth krudant, यानी किसी हेतु के लिए, for any reason, right? So छात्राः पठनाय विद्यालयं गच्छन्ति, छात्राः पठितुं विद्यालयं गच्छन्ति. So here the meanings of the sentence is same, that student is going to the school for learning, right? For reading, for getting education, right? So Ashokah danaya phalam nayati, Ashokah datum phala nayati. So for giving, Ashok is bringing a phala means fruits. So prekshakah hasnaya natakam pashyanti. So for entertainment, the viewers are like to see the drama which is a comedy. So sometime whichever things we are doing, there is some reason, right? There is some necessary thing to do. So for some reason, whenever we are using sentence, we have to use hetvarth krudant. So now here two kinds of sentences have been given together. In each of them, the underlined words are verbs. So here you can see the underlined verb is words are verbs. So as in the sentences earlier, here each sentence has two verbs, right? So there is a two verbs. Again both sentences convey the same meaning. It is the same meaning to do it. That is, if the speaker so wishes, he can use the second sentence instead of the first. In respect of such sentences, you have to remember the following points. So from the following points, we can convey our message, what we are trying to speak. So we cannot speak the sentence which is very enlarged. So here the first verb is upkriya, while the second one is the main verb. The upkriya suggests the cause or purpose of the main verb. So main verb is pashya, naya, gacha. That is all are a main verb that which we can see over here, right? The doer of both the verbs is the same. Krudant, in that sambandhak, and sambandhak means both the activity has the relation, has the connection between the both the sentences. So that is why it is a chair, or means it is a, you can say the sambandhak prudant, relative, you can understand. And the second one is the infinitive, means there is some reason, there is some any purpose is there. So that is why the doer will be the same. In a such sentences, there are two ways of the expressing the sentence pathan dana hasana. For participles, the fourth case is used. So here with the root word patha dahas, tumuno, tum, affix has to be added. Words so formed are called tumun. Look at some of the Hetward krudants which is given below. Patum, datum, bhavitum, khaditum, kartum, and gantum. So here, looking at the words above, it is seen that first for some roots tumun, tum is directly added, right? Patum, right? So patumun is there, but we are using as a patum. When sometimes e before the affix, means after before tum, if it is e is there, so khad, right? So khaditum. So agar khaditum means khaditum. Sometimes there is a change in the original form of the root, right? So that is a kru. So kartum, right? Gantum. So that is why we have to keep the changes. When tumun, tum is added to the root, then there is no change to the root. Anubhu tumunatum, anubhavitum, vikrutumunat, so vikartum, agam tumuna, agantum. It means tum has to be added in the end of the sentence. In the earlier lessons, find such words that have been used, see which rule applies, and learn more such forms. So here there is some rules are there which is apply over here. So here you can see some of the examples. Tum means patum and gantum. Sambandhak bhutrudan. We are adding twa, ya, tya means gatva, prapatya and agatya. So this way we can use sambandhak bhutrudan and hetward bhutrudan. So here one thing we have to keep in mind that both sambandhak bhutrudan and hetward bhutrudan are indeclinable adverbs. It means it cannot be changed in any tense. So here wherever they are used, they have the same form. It cannot be changed. So indeclinable means it is not going to change in any form, right? So let us students, we are going to solve some exercises. So first is a krudant padanam prakaram likhata. Gatva sambandhak bhutrudan, twa is there, so it is a gatva. Patum, tum, it is added, so it is a hetward krudan. Rakshitum, again it is a hetward krudan. Samagatya, tya has come, right? Twa, tya, ya, it is a sambandhak bhutrudan, means it is a cherun. So now let us learn second number exercise. अद्यो लिखितेषु पदेषु संबंधक भूत कृदंत पदानां चयनं कुरुत. So अवलोक्य य is there, so that is the संबंधक भूतकृदंत. ज्ञातुम, right? So this is not संबंधक, so it is a ज्ञातुम, right? So it is a संबंधक. भूत्वा संबंधक भूतकृदंत. विहस्य संबंधक because it is य. पराजेतुम means we have to add tum, right? So it is a संबंधक भूतकृदंत. Now let us learn the exercise number 3. कृदंत पदानां प्रत्यय निर्देशपूर्वकं प्रकारं लिखत. क्षन्तुम means क्षमतुम, right? So it is a तुमंत अव्यय. विहाय, vi plus ha, ya, it is a ल्यवंत. परित्यज्यत, it is a pari plus त्यज, यह. गंतुम, गमतुम means it is a तुमंत. 5 number उपसृत्य, उप श्रु plus त्य means it is a ल्यबंत. गृहीत्वा, गृह ई त्वा. त्वा is the त्वा अंत शब्द means त्वा, it is a संबंधक भूतकृदंत. So now exercise number 4. कोष्टकात् योग्यं पदं चित्वा रेखांकितं पदं परिवर्त्य वाक्य पुनः लिखत. So we have to write a word after selecting from the brackets some words. सिद्धार्थं दुःखम् अनुभवति संसारं परित्यजति. So let us see first the meaning of this blank, right? पहले हम ये सीखेंगे कि क्या बताना चाहते हैं, फिर हम उसके रिगार्डिंग शब्दों को सर्च करेंगे. सिद्धार्थम दुखम अनुभवति. सिद्धार्थ इज फीलिंग सो सैड, सो ग्लैड. संसारम परित्यजति. परित्यज मीन्स टू लीव, राइट? संसार छोड़ देता है. वाई? बिकॉज ही इज फीलिंग सो सैड, दैट इज वाई ही इज अ लिविंग संसार. दुनिया को छोड़ देना चाहता है. सो अनुभवति का क्या हो जाएगा? अनुभूय. सो सिद्धार्थ दुखम अनुभूय संसारम परित्यजति. नाउ मृगः जलं पातुम् इतः ततः धावति, राइट? सो जलस्य मीन्स ही वॉन्ट्स टू ड्रिंक सम वाटर. हु? मृगः. सो फॉर ड्रिंकिंग वाटर पातुम क्या क्या हो जाएगा? पानाय. सो मृगः जलस्य पानाय इतः ततः धावति. Because he feels thirsty, so that is why itah tatah, here and there he is running to drink water. Trisha pathanaya vidyalayam gacchati. Trisha is going to the school for learning, for reading. Pathanaya yani to learn something. For learning, Trisha is going to the school. So Trisha patitum vidyalayam gacchati. Trisha patitum विद्यालय यानी वो पढ़ने के लिए जाती है. सो शिशवः गृहम् आगमनाय यतन्ते. सो आगमनाय क्या क्या हो जाएगा? आगन्तुम. शिशवः गृहम् आगन्तुम यतन्ते. नाउ शृंगालः गुहां प्रविशति. द फॉक्स इज एंटरिंग टू द केव. शयनं करोति. स्लीपिंग. द फॉक्स इज स्लीपिंग इन द केव. सो शृंगालः गुहां प्रविश्य शयनम करोति. After entering in the cave, it is sleeping. So that is why we have to learn this kind of such words. Now panaya. Panaya, it is a patum, right? We have to write a sthane yogya padam krudanta padalikham. So panaya yani patum, to drink. Gamnaya gamtum, gantum to go. Darshanaya drashtum. पठनाय पठितुम. लेखिनाय लेखितुम. सो दिस इज द वे पदानां स्थाने योग्य कृदन्त पदम लिखत. सो हियर वी हैव कंप्लीटेड इंफिनिटिव एंड जेरून वर्ड्स and how to make it change and how to learn it very well. So you have to complete this exercise in your fair book. Thank you.